Okay, so the first thing we want to do is put the tape where we're going to replace it with materials to cut out our pattern, which I've already done using duct tape. You will need FBCC shoe glue. You need the glue eraser. Now, you guys tell me which material y'all want me to use for this. Okay, so I stripped the pink off and I used the FBCC blackout as a base coat. Then I'm going to use black to paint that. I lined up my pattern pieces onto where I wanted that on fabric. I'm going to use my glue. I have my glue eraser for any mistakes. And we're going to start this custom. So this is the next. So you're going to turn over your toe box. You're going to put glue here and glue here. You're going to allow them to dry before you stick them together. The cool thing is this brush, like, that is there. So there it goes. I got them both glued. Now I'm going to allow them to dry and then apply. As you can see, I have all my pattern pieces cut out with a little bit of space in case I mess up. I leave more space here in the front because I like to cut into this a little bit and tuck it in and then glue it. But you'll see that during the process. So that's step 3. Okay, so now I'm going to use a razor blade to cut all this excess. I like a razor blade over X-Acto knife because it gives me more control, so stand by 1 second. So after you cut it with the razor blade, it should look like that. And this excess is going to get tucked over. I already put the glue on. So now the glue is dry and the material is dry. I'm going to apply it. I may have to put the camera down, but you'll see. So now the fabric is laid on top of the glue. I use my fingernail to push it to get that groove. I'm going to use the razor blade to cut it. So I use the hole puncher. I punch the holes in here. I got the 3M. Gonna put it there, and then we're gonna attach it to here so we can have that effect. So that's the next step. You gotta use your hole puncher. This is the only spray glue I use. You get it at Home Depot, and I'm gonna use it to spray the 3M onto here. And then you apply the 3M. Make sure the 3M side is facing down to cover the holes. Then you cut off the excess, and now you have to. So now I put the FBCC shoe glue there. And I glued the back of this. I'm going to wait till it dries, and then I'm going to apply it there. The snake is applied. You have your 3M effect. Last step will be painting this when the whole custom is done, so don't worry about the loop. So now we're going to add the glue here, here, and there. And then we're going to glue the fabric. And then we're going to stick it there. Now you're going to put the 2 holes here with the punch. See? And then now we're going to stitch these. Pretty much that's how it's done. You use the same steps here to complete this side. I'm not going to go over it again because it was already covered. I use some gunmetal black for the midsole. I'm going to black this out and black out the Jumpman with FBCC blackout.